This is Idiotman 28, my first ever Ultimate Iron Man account. Without knowing anything about how to play an Ultimate Iron Man, without consulting the wiki to learn, I'm trying to take Idiotman as far as I can into the world of Gelinor. The first major goal, getting my first ever fire cape. Let's slay, girl bosses. What is up, gooners, mooners, and mega rare spooners? My name's Seven Bingus. This is Idiotman 28. This is Burger 4, who refuses to answer my question of what happened to Burgers 1 through 3. And this is an Ultimate Iron Man where I look up nothing about how to play an Ultimate Iron Man. Last episode we did a bunch of questing, a bunch meaning some of the early free-to-play quests, and ignored the urge to buy membership. Now, the keen-eyed among you might look at my chat box and see that I might have done something. I might have done something off screen. I might have gotten punched in the face by a guy. But let me tell you something about that punch in the face. That punch in the face can only happen if you're a member of RuneScape.com, which I now am. There's too much of this game that I enjoy that are members' skills. I wanted to do some wood cutting and some fire making off recording, and very quickly I was like, I want to do some fletching. I will do this event, thank you. I want to do some fletching. Wood cutting, fletching, and fire making, they're like a trifecta of skills that I really enjoy. And so I was like, you know what, let's stop fucking around, huh? Let's call a dog and say that I'm gonna buy membership. We may as well just do it. It's fucked up. I was gonna say I'll stick to doing free-to-play quests first, but then I decided that like today I really would like to get the Artie Diary for the lovely cloak that lets you teleport all over the place. And by all over the place, I do mean to the monastery and nowhere else. And I'm fairly sure that, in fact, I'm entirely sure that you have to do multiple quests that are members exclusive. So who's to fucking say? Look, if Idiotman is gonna survive this world, he's gonna have to be adaptable. He's gonna have to be highly mobile. He's gonna have to learn to grow and change with his environment. And so basically what I'm saying is, I don't know, fuck you. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So on that subject, I'm gonna keep pickpocketing this man. I'm starting to think Idiotman has performance anxiety, because he was doing all right. I was like doing a couple test pickpockets just to make sure the game worked, and he was really doing well, but he's getting his ass beat. His ass is getting killed in the quote retweets right now. So what did I do off screen? I should talk about that. Off recording, I got 35 fire making and 36 wood cutting and 20 fletching. Mostly because I just really enjoy doing those skills, and I don't feel that they're very riveting to watch as content. And so I was like, you know what, why not? I'll do my skills, I'll get my progress, no one has to watch me do that. I've reached thieving level 4. So yeah, we made a bunch of arrowheads. I spent some time punching chickens to death until remembering that I could get a training sword and shield, and then I spent a lot of time chopping chickens to death just to make some headless arrows. I don't know if I'm going to end up holding on to these. It seems like probably not worth it, but also, I don't know. I don't rightly know, because it is a lot of fletching XP that I could kind of combo off some smithing XP, which honestly, like that whole line of questioning brings up a point, which is that I didn't really cover this super well in the last episode. I didn't follow like any sort of guide for my Iron Man progression. I kind of just did whatever I felt like doing and vibed it out. I certainly was not efficient with my time. I certainly was not doing the best thing I could have been doing at any given moment. But you know what I did? What I did end up doing is having a lot of fun. And I'm going to do the same thing with this account 100%. So if you see me doing something and you're like, why isn't he doing the quest to get there faster? It's because I don't care. And I just want to do the thing that is fun. Germane to that point is, I don't know how death works on an Ultimate Iron Man. I know that you don't keep any items on death. I think you die and everything stays on the ground for an hour or something like that. And I'm scared to die, which is, we don't really need to get all existential about the implications of a sentence like that, but I suppose we should, just to see what happens, because it's the lowest the stakes will ever be, really. And, you know, worst case scenario, we lose everything, and I mean, whatever, we just go again. So let's find out. Oh, we're dead. All right, let's see what happens. All right, I've lost all my stuff. Here's all my stuff. It seems like it's all still there. Okay. Also dropped a clue step, which is, I don't really know if I'm going to bother. My champion skill, it sounds like by Varrock. Well, that's very doable. Oh, I could bury my own bones. I love that you can do that. All right, give me a level 5 thieving, would you? Level 5 thieving. So anyway, now that we're paying members of society, now that we're tax-paying citizens of Gielinor, we have some important decisions to make, which is like what we're going to do now. I think I am fully abandoning doing all the free-to-play quests first, and you'll just have to forgive me for that. And so the question then becomes, what do we do? And I know the first thing I'm going to do, which is going to be incredibly boring for both you and me, but we're going to do it, which is I'm going to go to the rooftops of Draenor. I'm going to run around in circles until I hit level 20 agility. And then, I hate to tell you this, I'm going to go to Al-Kharid. I'm going to run around circles on that course until I hit level 30 agility. And then I'll be level 30 agility, and running around will be a lot less annoying. And then I think it's freaking easy Ardoin Diary time. This is my 3rd lap, and already we've gotten our first Mark of Grace. This is sort of a Pyrrhic Mark of Grace. Have you ever heard of like a Pyrrhic victory? It's bittersweet is ultimately what I'm saying for the less literary among you, which is to say, I mean, am I going to hold on to Marks of Grace until I have, 260? I mean, fuck, probably not. But at the same time, I'm not going to pick them up. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this episode just becomes the agility episode. Maybe this episode is just me running laps until I have Graceful, which sounds clinically insane, and honestly probably is. But also, I was watching a like level 3 to max level Iron Man video that YouTube loves pumping into my recommendations, and they're right to do so. And this man just uncritically and with almost no fanfare just says, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And then the next clip is him getting 99 fishing. Very casual about it, which is just crazy to me. So me saying that, like, oh, am I going to do, 20 hours of agility? Like, that's some huge thing. It's like, bro spent 2 weeks just at the pond in Otto's grotto yanking his rod and didn't seem that perturbed by it at all. So I don't know. It's safe to say that RuneScape players are a different breed. And I just don't know. I don't know if I'm among their ranks quite yet, but we're going to hold on to it for now until I get so annoyed that I feel that I must discard it. And for now, we'll just keep running. Y'all mind if I hit level 20 agility real quick? All right, just like that, we're done. And of course, by done, I mean we're done running this particular course. Now, of course, we're going to run headlong into the desert, where we're going to run in circles in the same manner. A lot of people hate agility. Some people love agility. I'm solidly a centrist on agility. I think both sides have a point. In this manner, and this manner alone, am I a centrist? It's fine. I don't know. I think the early levels of agility are quite good because every level feels very meaningful, even though it really only is meaningful every 10 levels or whatever, at least when it comes to your run regeneration. But yeah, once you hit a certain point, it sort of feels like it's unnecessary to do, but I'm sure we'll do a decent amount of agility pyramid at some point to make a little money. Some people have the gene that like makes you hate cilantro or whatever. Is it cilantro? It's one of those things. Makes it taste like soap. I'm thankful to not have the gene that makes you hate agility. It's fine. It's one of the skills of all time, certainly. In any case, I'm going to be intimately acquainted with agility for 10 more levels. And then, buddy, it's freaking quest time. And we're headed to what the dog are doing. Not to brag or anything, but level 30 agility completed. I find agility, upon more reflection, to be, ironically, and maybe even intentionally, a little bit like actually working out. If you like fixate on it a little too much, it's kind of miserable and you're just like waiting for it to be over. But if you can get into a rhythm, I don't know. It's kind of a vibe. I've been listening to this drumless like ambient mix. I mean, it's not really ambient. It's literally songs without drums by Caribou, Floating Points, and Fred Again, which is just fucking incredible. The fact that those three artists are even in the same room together just makes my heart happy. Idiotman is going to steal these leather boots. I think Idiotman is the type of guy to always steal a piece of leather clothing when he sees it. I don't know that we need to interrogate why that is, but it is, and I can't control it any more than he can. Anyway, all that to say, I was listening to that mix while I was running around in circles, and man, it got me feeling damn introspective in a way that I wasn't really prepared for. None of which is worth talking about during an Ultimate Iron Man series on RuneScape, but yeah, I don't know. It's got me feeling some type of way. So if I seem a little out of sorts, it's because the power of music, man. It freaking got me. I highly recommend it. I'll link it into the description if I can be asked to remember. I am going to get some more runes while I'm here. Thank you, darling. Sorry, I shouldn't call you that. That's uncalled for. That's uncalled for. Right, so the plan initially was to do the RD Achievement Diary after this to get the cloak. I think I'm going to amend that slightly. I'm going to grab a spade from this general store. I'm going to go to the village known as Draenor. I don't know if this is wrong, but I am just going to sell all these. I don't want to think about it, and I'm getting nothing for them, and that's honestly fine. Same with these. Just get out of my fucking face. I think I could have sold these to the shop in Varrock for money, but it's too late now, and I just don't. It's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Draenor village. We're going to get some wines, and then you go to the Stronghold of Security. They just hid 10,000 US dollars in there. Hold on, my dog might be vomiting. Are you vomiting? Nope, he's just doing pug things. Yeah, we're going to go get money from the Stronghold of Security, and then we are subsequently going to check out this clue step, and then subsequently we are going to do the Children of the Sun quest while we're in Varrock, as well as the Natural History Museum quest, just while we're there. Just knock it out. Let's get it done. I'd like to unlock Varlamore, so that when I stop recording, I can go smack teak trees and burn teak logs. All right, we're wind the heck up. I also bought a Chronicle and some charges for that while I was there. And you know what? Why don't we flex our Chronicle right away and just teleport to Varrock? How about that? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I am not afraid of a Dark Wizard. Dark Wizard cannot smite me down. Has nothing to do with the fact that I'm taking a long way around. Children of the Sun is Children of the Dun. I really love Varlamore. I really love kind of everything about it, honestly. So I'm sure I'll end up there one way or another, and not just to cut down teak trees, not just to enact my own brand of deforestation, but surely to do all kinds of things. You know, ever since I started this series, I just keep thinking about all the things I don't know or understand or have really any concept of. Like, how do Ultimate Iron Men handle different combat styles? Like, how do you ever maintain good gear if you have to, your inventory is needed for so many slots? Like, I imagine Void is very useful, but I know, at least I think I know, that Void typically isn't really all that used early on because you need all the accuracy you can get, right? So I don't know. I don't know how that works. Clearly, like, you can't ever really upgrade your tools to be all that insane. Like, you're not continuously buying and rebuying a rune pickaxe, but you're also not carrying a rune pickaxe around forever. I don't know. These are the things I'm thinking about, and thankfully I don't really have to worry about it for right now. But there's truly so much I don't know or understand, and there's something exciting about that. There's something exhilarating about that, because I'm sure it's going to be equally fun and torturous to watch me blunder my way through trying to figure any of this stuff out. Like, I have these marks of grace. Something else about these marks of grace is, like, there's no reason I have to wait until I have 260 to use them. I could just buy a piece of the graceful outfit once I have, I think, 35 marks is the lowest price thing. But then it's like, I'm just committed to having that thing forever until I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. It's so alien to me. not being able to bank, and obviously in the first episode, and for a lot of this episode, and probably for most of this episode, it doesn't matter at all. It hasn't affected me at all, I should say, but it's going to. It's going to. I don't know. And I know there's construction options where you can store stuff. But short of like rushing construction, I mean, that's a long ways off. So maybe that's the move, is to to beeline to construction and get some like mini banks for various outfits and stuff. But at the same time, construction is a really inventory heavy skill to train. Yeah, I don't know. You can tell I have no fucking clue whatsoever, but that's all right. We're going to figure it out together. We're going to make mistakes together. You're going to, in equal parts, love and hate me for these goofy decisions I'm sure to make. And it'll just be a gay old time in all connotations of that word. All right. There's the little museum mini quest done. I completely forgot that each display has 3 things you have to correct or something like that. And so I kept coming back to him, and he was like, "You still have more to do." I was like, "No, I don't. You're a liar. You're exploiting my free labor." But nope. Just dumb. Just dumb and stupid. Speaking of dumb and stupid, it might have been smarter to not have all this shit on me while I was doing that, because I weigh 36 kilograms right now, which is certainly a number of kilograms to weigh while you're running back and forth, but what can you do? This is the Champions Guild, right? I always get the Champions and the Legends Guild confused. Yeah, this is the Champions Guild. Legends Guild is in fucking Kandarin or whatever. Anyway, we're going to see what this beginner scroll yields us. Oh, there's a mugger there. All right, guys, lock in. You messed with the wrong guy, buddy. Bet you didn't freaking know I studied the magical arts. You know Aubrey, that guy whose store your friends hang out in front of? Yeah, me and him are good friends. He makes me tea on the reg. God, casting spells manually is so miserable. Please die. Thank you. Thank you for perishing. Very cool and pog. Dude, one-step clue. It's the easiest game of my fucking life. All right, give me... I don't know what beginner clues can have.
Surprise, motherfucker!
No. No, you can't just respawn like that. That's not okay. That's not okay. Fuck off. So let's see what's in it. Is that a black 2-handed sword? Dang. It's kind of a giga clue for a beginner, right? We're going to go do the Stronghold of Security and get some money. And then I think we're going to come back to Varrock and buy a staff, because I'd like to be able to level my magic and not want to enter a sewer, potentially with a side of slide. That's the Stronghold of Security completed. As always, we are faced with the most pivotal choice in the account. And obviously you guys know what I'm going to pick. It's the same thing everybody picks, except I'm just fucking with you. Idiotman doesn't play by anybody's rules. Yeah, he's a fighting boots kind of guy. He's that kind of gamer. And honestly, he doesn't give an F and dang what you think. Or your stupid little cradle. Dumb baby. Dumb baby with your rainbow boots thought I was going to take those? I talk to ghosts. I hold a book which can teleport me to the city of Varrock. You ever been there? You ever been there? I don't think so. So... yeah, I'm basically a freaking fighter now. And just to show off what kind of fighter I am, I'm going to teleport out of here. Yoink. All right, anyway, rage bait aside, let's go buy a staff. Yo, Zaf Brack. 1,500 coins, huh? All right, now we will go to Obre and sell our air runes and perhaps buy some mind runes. And then I swear to God, we're going to do the Artie Easy Diary. If it's the last funkin' thing I do. You know what, buddy? You picked the wrong day to fuck with me. Picked the wrong day to mess with me, buddy. I just went through the Stronghold of Security. I have fighter boots on. Yeah! Yeah! I'm a little busy, demon guy. Can you hold on 1 minute? Just 1 minute while I'm being assaulted. All right, yeah, I'd love to come do some exercises for you, you little pervert, you little demon perv. Look at him go. Look at Idiotman go. Look at him get the let out. Oof, 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 oof. Get it, Idiotman. You may not be smart, but that body's strong. Give me the freaking camo top again. I didn't realize that's how that worked. That's weird. Wait, is that RNG? Sorry, I know that once the random event guys have given you all their shit, they start giving you lamps. So I was like, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna hold on to these fucking outfit pieces forever, am I? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Anyway, you'll have to let me know if that's a thing or not. Aubrey, I would like to sell maroons to you. And then I'm gonna buy 1 of these. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Actually, you know what? This is kind of uncommon, but I'm the type of beast that would prefer to have 500 casts of a spell. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking really good to me. That's looking just about right. And with that, we can get our beautiful bald asses to Ardoin. So let's go do that. While I'm in Falador, I'm going to go ahead and buy a domicile. I would love to buy a starter house. Thank you so much. 1,000 Gillinor pieces for a whole home, huh? Tell you what, man. I know the home that you start with in this game isn't much, but in Esta Economia, that shit's 1 mil easy. Especially if God forbid it's in LA. Jeez. What are you fucking doing? I just want the beads that are inside you. Well, pause. Hold on. Let's back it up. These imps might be children. Are imps children, or are they just little guys? That's the next lore question. Top of priority is what's that chicken doing in the basement? Next priority is are imps children? I love to cast magic in the game RuneScape. I read bread and I got so fucking excited. Use the tech from last episode and scatter the ashes for some prayer XP. There's another imp. You already know what it is. Dude, sniped. Black bead. It's all over. Also, don't we just love Idiot Man's little belly? Makes you feel represented. If I could, I'd be wearing Guthan's blade body nonstop. Dude, the imps are out to play today. Are there just like a lot of spawns around here? I'm gonna kill him dead. Oh, 4. Yeah, he's a gamer. Oh yeah, they do just spawn here. All right, I'd be here all day. Well, it's good to know for the future. On my normal Iron Man, I killed a bunch of them near the Kandarin Monastery. I didn't know that they also spawned right outside Falador. The more you know. Can I have a cape from you? Just wondering. Last episode, Idiot Man was a bit of a pacifist, but he's got a taste for violence now, and I don't know that he's ever going back, especially with these boots. These are not the boots of a man who doesn't start a fight. You know what I mean? Just like zoom in on Idiot Man. He's wearing AirPods. So if you ever wonder what Idiot Man's listening to, it's that. Dude, check out this prayer XP. Watch my guide to 43 prayer on Fiendish Ashes. The tech that Big Prayer is afraid of you knowing. Also, in my never-ending quest to never get to Ardoin, I realized we should do the Witch's Potion while we're right here. Well, literally no reason not to. If you stand on the other side of the fence and you attack the cow, they can't get to you, bro. You're totally safe in this spot. And so I'm thinking about calling it the spot where you're safe. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm going to take raw beef, coincidentally what they called Idiot Man in high school. And we're going to go fail to cook this, or alternatively cook it twice. And then we'll have to kill a rat real quickly, and that'll be quest complete. Love that this game has a town called Remington and a town called Edgeville. You'd be lucky to have one, but Jagex gave us both, and for that, I mean, you gotta thank them for that. You gotta forgive them for EOC, because they do have a town named Remington and a town named Edgeville. I would like to make meat, please. Cooked to perfection, thank you. Sorry, kids, I didn't mean to barge in on your home like that. Nope, I'm not closing the door with meat in it. That's a different threatening vibe that Idiot Man is not about. Never mind what he's done to impish children. Or not children. We're going to hope they're not kids. I'm in search of a quest. Aren't you the guy that, when the Duke gave you a quest, was like, not right now, I'm busy? That's me, yeah. Damn, so you must be like a really strong adventurer. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking strong. Cool, can you go kill a rat for me? Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I'm capable of killing a friggin' rat. Through the window, by the way. Imagine Brian, he's just walking around his rat-infested shop. He's like, God, I wish someone would do something about this. And through the window, Idiot Man launches a spell and absolutely destroys a rat. Oh, I have to get an Eye of Newt. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking sorry. Fuck. I'll just cut this part. Just cut this part out. It's fine. Just cut this part. Fuck! Guys, I'm just joking. That's just me. Hey, it's Bingus. I'm just joking. It's just a... That's just a bit. I'm not actually mad. Guys, I'm not mad. Stop saying I'm mad. I'm not mad about it. I think while we're here as well, we're gonna buy Idiotman a hat. Because I don't think it costs that much. And I'm kind of flush right now. 2 coins? Are you funkin' kidding me? What are we thinking vis-a-vis hat? Probably a black hat, right? That is kind of his color palette. That is kind of his vibe. Alright. A black hat gamer. Put it on. Oh, Idiotman. Look at you. Look at you. I have to grab some, like, monk robes or something up in, old Edgeville. You think it's called Edgeville because of the monks? What are they doing in that church? That's all I'm saying. They're like, you gotta be pretty pious to get in here. And I'm like, cream pious? And I'm sorry for that, okay? It was tasteless. It was rude to the Saradominites. I could go to Pura Pura. Let's do it, just for fun. Just because we can. Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Whack-ass implings. I wasn't going to catch you anyway. I know you're not kids. I know you're just fucked up little guys. Immortal-ass fucking trickster beings. No way. Not on my watch. Unironically, though, I do think I'm going to train a bunch of Hunter. I love Hunter, man. Fucking white girls in high school be like, I love Hunter. I suppose a white boy could say it, too. Quest complete. Quest complete. That's great. That's great. I'm really stoked about it. Magic level 8. Not to brag. All right. We've been recording for an hour and a half. And now it's time to start what I said we were going to do at the start of the video. We're going to do the Ardoin Easy Diary. No one thinks I can do it. Everyone's against me in this fuck-ass world. Gertrude not wanting to give me the quest to find her cat. The Implings not wanting me to play in their fucking crop circle. Everyone wanting me to have the rainbow boots instead of the cool fighter boots. Everyone's against Idiotman. It's Idiotman against the world. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm betting on Idiotman to win that fight. Let's get after it. Sorry, that's a buy release ripoff. Let's get before it. All right, first thing we're doing, cake stall. You see this guy right here? Looks like he's in your way. If you right click walk here, look at my eyes. I'm the baker now. And it's cake time. It's cake time for Idiotman. Hello, old man. Okay. People in glass houses, Idiotman. People in glass houses. Plague City completed. As I said at the beginning of this, a lot of these quests I'm doing for the second time ever. And it's so funny looking back. When I did this quest the first time, it was one of the first quests I did in the game because I was rightfully told that you should get an Artie cloak as soon as possible. Love to just get free 15 mining. And I remember this quest being so intimidating and feeling like it took forever. I didn't know where fucking anything was. I didn't know where dwellberries were or where snape grass was. And the chocolate dust and the grand... Like, I didn't know where anything was. And so the quest felt so long and so difficult. And then this one, I just knocked it out. And it's funny how that works. So the quest really wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. Now, unfortunately, we also have to do Biohazard, which I remember being a doozy. And I think people still feel like it's a doozy. So I'm not stoked about that. But we're going to get after it. We did a little thieving. We got our silk. Prayed at the church, so we're making decent progress. All right, that's Biohazard done. I don't really know what people are complaining about. That was very chill. It's a lot of running around, but as far as RuneScape quests go, I mean, that's nothing. So yeah, we're done with that, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I don't need anything else from you. The king, who's definitely a normal guy and on my side. Idiotman. Well, let's be honest, he senses nothing. But we know, don't we? And that's dramatic irony or something. We can sell the silk. We have it in our inventory. Where else would we have it? Certainly not a bank. Because this is Idiotman, my ultimate Iron Man account where I can never bank. The twist, I don't know what I'm doing. The goal, who fucking knows? Join me as we find out how idiot one man can be. What do you guys think about that? It's my riff on a settled intro. Hey, you want to buy this silk that I randomly happened across? I'd like to sell it for 120 coins. I'll give it to you for 60. All right. Did that from memory, by the way. Didn't even need quest helper. Yeah. I'm basically Wooks, I think. All right. We got to pull the lever Kronk to get to the wilderness. And I don't know where that is off the top of my head. So we are going to pull up the old Weast Elper. I forgot about the rusty sword thing. We gotta go pickpocket ham members. I remember that taking a long time. Though granted, I remembered Plague City taking a long time as well. I keep wanting to call it Plague Tale, which is it's a Vigi game, as it turns out. Bank anything I'm not willing to lose. Yeah, all right, sure. No fucking problem. Yeah, I mean, I could world hop to a low pop world, but if I morb in and I die, I mean, fair play. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm brave. I'm also stupid. I'm an idiot, man. Alright, get me out of here. I remember the first time I did this, my heart was like pounding, bro. I was so scared. I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything on me. Even if I did, it wouldn't have been worth anything. Like, the wilderness scared me so much when I first started playing. And honestly, it still does scare me. It's a spooky place. Crazy that in 2001 or whatever, the Gower brothers predicted Yanny Laurel and just said both. Yannel. Anyway, I'm going to hoof it over there, and we'll see you there. Note to editing Dan, edit in some Josh's and gaming music right here. Made a quick pit stop to murder a bear, so I can take its schmeat. Let's not. So I can take its flesh and use it for the Druidic Ritual quest, which I will do at some point. I certainly don't need the fur. I don't know why I picked it up. I will take a genie lamp. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll probably hold on to that for to put in herb lore, perhaps. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, finally. I think I only pickpocketed like 20 times or whatever, but this place sucks, man. You fail so often. And I don't know what the chance is of getting kicked out of the place or sent to jail or whatever, but I got sent straight to jail like 6 times. It was awful. Just awful and terrible and bad. We're going to go get this identified. Pray to God that we don't hit the 1% where it randomly can't be identified, in which case it is a log off angle. And then I think we'll be good to go. I think we'll be cloaked up. She cloak on my diary till I achieve. There's nothing there. I'm sorry about that. All right, Tyndall. Don't you do me dirty. Walk in. There's a bad shot. Tyndall, hold on. Pause for reframe. And action. Yes! Dude, free iron sword, too. Are you kidding me? You freaking kidding me? Look at this. Oh my god. You ever seen someone this fucking powerful? I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Yellow bead! Yellow bead! You will drop the red one. Ha! Man, Imsar. Just so awful to kill. I remembered them teleporting. I did not remember them continuously backpedaling away from you the entire time you're killing them. I don't remember that at all. So I must have just like blocked it out of my head like someone who's gone through a traumatizing event or something. Which is an overstatement, to be sure. I'm exaggerating, but I'm doing it for comedic effect. And you're not laughing, which makes me look bad. And if I look bad, how do you think that makes Idiotman look? Think about that. Think about that and start laughing. All right, Jesus Christ, get me out of here. Give me my beautiful cape that I'm going to wear for 1,000,000 hours. I will say, one of my favorite things about RuneScape is this sort of thing, right? We put in this legwork, and this cloak is going to be relevant for thousands of hours. Yeah, give me my shit, please. Yes! Yes! Dude, look at him. Look at him. He's still an idiot, but he's a little bit more well-equipped. I'll see you later, 2 pints. Drink one on me. All right. We freaking did it. I don't know what we're going to put this lamp on, and I don't think it can get put on Herblore. I didn't read what she said, but I think it has to be like level 10 or something. So, yeah, I got nothing. We can put it on agility. We can put it on agility. And you can be mad at me in the comments if you want. I don't heckin' give a dang. And you know what? This one too. This one too while I'm at it. All right. That is where we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was a lot more content dense than the first, which I feel good about. Funny as I am, and believe me, I do think I'm wickedly talented. We gotta get moving. There's a lot to do. So anyway, we'll start next episode by turning in these beads to the wizard, and yeah, I'll have to think about what to do between now and then. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, do all the things that people say you should do to give me engagement. Please do it, and thank you. I'm Seven Bingus, this is Idiotman 28, and I love you more than imps love being just little rascals. Look at them. Are you a kid? No way of knowing. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.